3 cups of shredded carrot. This mixture is 2 cups of flour, 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This mixture is 1 cup of oil, 4 eggs, and a couple of teaspoons of vanilla. Mine has a little more because my husband really likes vanilla. Throw it all in a mixing bowl together, put it in your mixer, and turn it on. That's how easy this is. You don't have to pre-do anything, you just mix it all together, dump it and mix. This is what the cake mix, or this is not a mix, this is what the cake is going to look like after it's mixed. A lot of people throw nuts in it and different things. I think I've had some with pineapple in it and apples and different things. Ours is pretty basic, and I mean, it's really easy. I don't normally even separate the stuff out when I'm making this, but for showing you guys, I separated it into different little bowls and then mixed it all together. But normally I'll just dump it all into, measure it straight into this mixing bowl for my KitchenAid, and that's how I do it. And we've got the oven preheating to 350. Sorry, should have told you that sooner. We've got a couple of prepared pans. These are my non-stick pans, but I always spray them with a little canola oil just to ensure that they release. Anyway, now to bake. For the frosting, cream together 1 stick of room temperature butter and 1 8-ounce package of room temperature cream cheese. You'll see that I have 2 of each because I'm doubling the recipe. My daughter likes to take frosting home with her. So I'll mix this up, cream this together, and be back in a moment. With your mixer running on a low speed, add 3/4 of a pound of powdered sugar. I'm doubling the recipe, of course, so I'm adding 1.5 pounds. But taste your frosting. If you want to go with a less sweeter frosting, do that. That's kind of what we do. I don't generally put in the whole 1.5 pounds when I'm making a double recipe. I kind of taste it when I get most of it in there and see how far I want to go. So, be back in a minute. I have whipped the frosting up really lightly. This is a step I do that some people don't do. After I've incorporated it all really well, I turn the mixer up on really high, and I really fluff this frosting up. But next what you want to do is add a teaspoon or 2 of vanilla. I say or 2 because my husband really likes vanilla, so I always add a little bit more vanilla into it than the recipe calls for. But a teaspoon is what the recipe calls for. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see y'all later. Here's the finished frosting that I'll just, sorry, that's my paper towel, that I'll just sit to the side, but you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but it's light and airy, and it's almost like it has whipped cream in it, but it doesn't. I just whip the crud out of it, and we like it this way. So anyway, that's it, and I'll be back later when I frost and decorate the cake. Bye. This is what it looks like straight out of the oven. Still moist but firm. I just pulled these out. Here's the first layer. You can't tell, it's on a glass plate. And I put the filling in between the layer, but I don't go all the way to the edge because this particular filling kind of squishes out the side, so I'm leaving some room for that to occur. Second layer is on, and what I'm going to do is just put a thin coating of this frosting on. It's like a crumb crumb layer. It helps the crumbs from being in the final frosting step. So just a thin crumb coat on here. And I just kind of push some of that on top down and then smear it on kind of thin. And put it in the refrigerator and let it chill some, and then bring it back out and put the last layer of frosting on it. So I'll be back when that happens. Okay, I'm going to put the icing on it. I'm no expert and I can't hold this and show you, so. Okay. There he goes. But, see if I can show you. That's the edge for it. So this is it. Don't make fun of the decorating. It looks like crapola, but the taste is where it's at. So that's his birthday cake. Bye, guys.